Okay, babe.
Hi.
Where are we?
In Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Rocks.
We're headed for adventure, our worries left behind. Taken to the water, fun rising like the tide. With open skies above us, we'll be running side by side. Come on away the anchor, we're casting off the line. We're about the destination, the journey is divine. Welcome to the story of living our bold life. We're doing it our own way on Lady K. We're sailing away on Lady K.
It's day 2. We just left the mooring ball area in Putin Bay. And what are we doing, babe?
We're sailing.
Yay, we're sailing!
And actually, the autopilot's holding it.
Oh, good. Hey guys, just a little update. We are still under full sail. Well, other than the double reef, but full sails otherwise. And we are doing, what's our speed?
5.5.
5.5 knots. Making good time, I think. And if we duck over here, oh no, we're gonna duck to the other side. Way off in the distance about there is Cedar Point. Woo! Amusement parks for days! My parents used to go there when they were our age and spend a fuck ton of money to get there because powerboats. But we did it in a day and a couple hours, like an hour-ish, whatever, for nothing other than the $25-ish we spent on diesel yesterday. So, yay sailing!
So we're just coming into Huron, Ohio. There's supposed to be some nasty weather this afternoon, so we weren't going to go all the way to Cleveland, which would be like I think it was a 10-hour day to get to Cleveland. We just shot in here because it's looking crappy still. We're also running out of wind. The wind is sort of turning off, and we're not even doing 4 knots right now on a beam reach, so it's not great. So we're probably going to furl, drop the main. We actually shook the reef out too. So we'll probably furl, drop the main, fire up the motor, and start making some electricity, because I think our batteries are down to like 80% now. We were running the autopilot for a while. Yeah.
Hi.
It's day 3. 7 a.m. We're just kind of waking up. We stayed at a really cool spot last night. We got to upload a video just now, which was nice. Anyway, we're at Huron Boat Basin. Which is in Huron, Ohio, just past Cedar Point. And it's really nice. Like, nice showers, nice bathrooms, electricity, water, everything on floating docks. Really cool. Anyway, we're gonna try to hit Cleveland today, I think. The problem is they're forecasting rain pretty much until 12 or 1. So we could do a 4-hour day later and we could just go to Lorraine, which is not that far away. Or we can do a 10-hour day and we can go to Cleveland. I kind of like to wake up in Cleveland tomorrow, to be honest. So we'll see how the waves look out there. If the waves aren't too bad, we're just gonna hit it. We got a nice west wind is forecast, so we might be able to run wing on wing. We'll have to put the pole out and everything, but should be a good day. Hope you guys are enjoying episode 18 that we just published. We were able to use the Wi-Fi from that building over there. That is the way over there. That's the marina office. It looks like it used to be a house, but they've got Wi-Fi and we've got the big antenna on top of our mast, so we're able to get 5 down and 1 up. So we just set it to download overnight and went to bed, or to upload overnight and went to bed. Okay, wish us luck. Kind of a long day. We got, I don't know, 4 or 5, maybe 6 foot swell on the stern the whole day. We're directly downwind, so we got the jib out, but we're mostly motoring. We hit 8.1 knots, I think was our top. The boat's just been up, down, left, right, all over the place all day. But we are 1 hour from Cleveland, and when you come around the corner back there, turn it up, maybe you can see it. Come around the corner back there, you start to see Cleveland, and it's just this huge city skyline all of a sudden. It's all just been trees and stuff for a while.
Very long day.
How you feeling?
A little uncomfortable from the big waves, but other than that, not too bad. Sun's out, guns out.
Okay, babe.
Hi.
Where are we?
In Cleveland.
Cleveland.
Rocks. Cleveland.
What are we doing?
Chilling in a slip right now. I'm gonna put our port letters on.
Nice. Yeah, we pulled into what is this? Edgewater
Edgewater,
Yacht Club,
something like that.
and we realized that our yacht club, Thames River Yacht Club, is on their reciprocal rights list.
For the IOYA.
Yeah, for Yacht Club Association. Anyway, if you're in the Yacht Club Association, because you're in a yacht club that's in it, you can sometimes stay for free or get a discount at other neighboring yacht clubs.
Yeah.
We're a long way from home, but we found our names on the list, so we called in after we already paid to be here for the night, and it was like $52 American. Yeah. And turns out we can stay a second night for free if we so choose.
Yay!
Which you would like.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame! I wanna go!
Yeah, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame's here, and we're intending on leaving tomorrow bright and early, as we have every day.
Yeah.
So far. So we probably won't have time to do that. However, being able to stay here for a second night for free is kind of appealing. But every day we've sailed so far, it's 3 days only, but every day so far has been thunderstorms on Lake Erie. It's been shit weather, but we've still managed to cover hundreds of miles, or 100 and 200 and I don't know.
Total of 1 day and some odd hours.
Yeah, so we did 80 miles the first day, I think 40 miles the second day, and then another 60 or 70 miles today. We made really good time, despite the fact that it's thunderstorm warnings all day, every day on Lake Erie. And we've really only been caught in one.
Yeah.
Today was brutal, though, with all the big waves. But tomorrow is the first day it's supposed to be sunny on Lake Erie. And like 10 to 15 knots all day, sunny,
I'm gonna
west
get my
wind.
tan on.
Yeah, like we could
All the right places.
we could rip up to
Ashtabula.
Ashtabula, which is our next stop. It's another 50 some odd miles up the coast on Lake Erie.
10-hour day.
10-hour day, yeah. But we could do it easily without thunderstorm warnings, which would be the first time we've sailed without thunderstorm warnings.
Yeah, first time.
Or we could stay another day.
I go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame!
So we're kind of torn. We're not sure what we're going to do yet.
I'm not torn. I know what I want to do.
Yeah. Anyway, so one of the things that we realized, since we're on the list for this club as a reciprocal rights club, we have never put on our transom stickers for Thames River Yacht Club or for Chatham, Ontario, and legally we have to have our home port on the back.
Yes.
I don't think Thames River Yacht Club's legal, like we have to have that, but we have to have Chatham, Ontario on the stern of the ship. Have to. So one of the reasons for that is we didn't register this boat with a provincial registration, like an ON number or a 55E number on the bow. We registered it at sort of a federal level or an international level, where you register the name of the vessel. So Lady K Sailing as the name of the vessel, and that's only because Lady K was already registered to someone else on some other boat.
Vancouver, and it's suspended. Don't even get me started.
So we registered this vessel by name, and it's registered to us. Therefore, we do not need numbers on the bow. Yeah. And when you check into U.S. Customs, try to explain that to them, because it's going to be a long day.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we don't have numbers on the bow, and everyone gets confused by that, and there's a good reason for it, because we're registered internationally, and et cetera, et cetera. But one of the requirements of registering internationally is you have to have your home port on the transom. And we've had it printed. Terry printed it for us, but we never installed it. So we're going to do that right now. We're at the beautiful Edgewater Yacht Club.
Edgewater Yacht Club.
There is I'm going to pan you around right now and show you there are hundreds of boats here. So I'm going to start over in that corner.
We're all getting ready for a race.
Like, seriously, count the mass.
Don't look at them too long, though. You'll get dizzy.
Anyway, yeah, it's filled with J boats and like proper race boats. Everybody is going out for a race tonight. Apparently, there's a big deal tonight, PHRF racing. But there's like some serious boats here, and there's a couple of Alberg 30s that is like my all-time favorite boat in the entire world. There's two of them right across the dock from us, and there's also another Hughes, which is a Canadian-made boat. For there to be two on this dock finger is insane. It's a Hughes 28 just across from us. So
kind of want to keep wandering around to see what else is here.
I kind of do too. I want to wait till they all go out for a race, and then we're gonna go wander around and like peep the boats.
So we are about 2.5 hours from Ashtabula. That is here. And it's been a good day, good weather, and we had the bow sails up, wing on wing for a few hours, a couple hours anyways. We had to drop the main though, got a little dicey, so dropped the main and motor sailing right now, but just doing some research on Ashtabula, because we are likely going to be stuck there tomorrow due to not wonderful weather, but they've got like laundromats and stuff, so probably about time to get some of that done. Yeah, and if we're rained in tomorrow, I think we're gonna go to the Hubbard House, which is a museum honoring the Civil War Underground Railroad. So yeah, seems, I mean, kind of cool, pretty cool. Maybe not the idea behind it, but yeah, no, whatever. Yeah, so there's some antique shops and whatnot downtown, or in old Ashtabula as opposed to new Ashtabula. So yeah, it's gonna be a good time. I'm looking forward to it. Kind of get to wander around, give my sea legs a break.
You can take me out for dinner.
And yeah, I'm gonna, take Tim out for dinner tonight. He's better put out though. Hey. Just saying. Yeah, so it's gonna be a good time hopefully, and weather's looking pretty good for now. But yeah, still kind of having a hard time believing we're doing it. Yeah, it's like still surreal is still the word of the day. It's very surreal, but happy, I'm healthy. I'm mildly hungover due to some neighbors yesterday, but that's all right. They're actually going to be heading south also, but they're not leaving until about the 18th, so they'll be a couple weeks behind us, but if we putz around, we might bump into them again. Otherwise, we'll probably see them down south somewhere. But yeah, good times. So check in later.
So something weird for anybody from southwestern Ontario or where from, you don't really, you kind of take for granted where the electricity comes from, because it's all from Niagara Falls, right? And it's hydroelectricity. Weirdly, when we got to the States, the first thing we really noticed as we started to come into Lake Erie was a nuclear power plant right in front of us. And then I think there was another one. And then just yesterday, we passed a big, I think it's a coal power plant in Ohio. And then today, as soon as we left, and obviously we're not going that fast, we passed another coal power plant. And now, just on the horizon, is another nuclear power plant. And it's like, it's sort of dotting the landscape as you sail along the coast up Lake Erie. This is power plant, power plant, power plant, power plant. I'm like, wow. And you don't see that in southern Ontario. It's weird, because we have the Niagara Falls electricity.
Fun fact.
Yeah. I should probably look up something clever to say about power plants. Just sailing into Ashtabula, and it's crazy. They have like thousands of feet of breakwall on either side, so you got to kind of approach from wide. Ooh, we just at 8.6 knots too. It's crazy out here. But anyway, yeah, you approach from wide and come up through the two breakwalls, and you know there's calm water inside. And I mean, you're still, I think it was 7,000 feet out into Lake Erie, so pretty wild. It's getting pretty dicey out here, as you can probably see. Ooh. Anyway, this is Ashtabula. Trying to sail down Lake Erie. Most of the days consist of basically this. We're motor sailing. We've been motor sailing half the day into Erie, Pennsylvania, which is here. Apparently, Erie, Pennsylvania is extremely nice. The huge harbor has lots and lots of marinas, lots of facilities to fix boats and things like that. There's laundry. You can anchor for free. We're gonna go tie up to a dock tonight so that we have, because we haven't been at a dock in a while. So we want to charge up the drone batteries. I have to build another part so that we can run our inverter, because it's still not hooked up. Candace is relaxing. We're still like, I don't know, 6 or 7 miles from the opening to this harbor, so beating into the waves, as you can probably tell, the boat's up and down several feet, and the waves are apparently 3 seconds apart, so it's just bang, 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 bang all the time. This is Lake Erie though. If you're headed east and the wind has any north or east component, which it's northeast today, I think it's only like 8 knots, but it's enough that we've got 4 or 5 foot rollers every few minutes, and we bash through them. So it's not comfortable. We met some cool people in Conneaut, Ohio, yesterday. So we ended up with a boat full of people that we didn't know when we arrived, and we had some drinks. So we're both a little bit hurting today. The rough seas, the hurting. It's just not a good day. Looking forward to getting into Erie here and taking a load off, relaxing. And then I think we're stuck in Erie for a couple of days. There's supposed to be pretty harsh northeast winds for Sunday, Monday. So if that's going to be the case, we're just going to hide out. We'll get a dock tonight and then we'll anchor for tomorrow night. Might as well do it on the cheap, right? Anyway, that's today. Whoa. This place is amazing. So Erie, Pennsylvania, we came in from behind us, that's Lake Erie, and this is what's in front of us. It's this huge cove that's like a massive inside lake. So there's people sailing and there's like boats everywhere, and just, you don't have to go out into Lake Erie. There's enough space in here that you can do all kinds of stuff. And there's marinas everywhere, Coast Guard. Just beautiful here, wow.